am I, is she, is he, is it, are you, are we, are they, ans, plot the article, an. Next, complement nurse, artist, nurses, and the last sign. Am I a nurse? Is she an artist? Is he an artist? Is it an artist? Are you nurses? Are we nurses? Are they nurses? Okay, student, don't forget, in these parts, first is the verb to be, and second the pronouns. On the last, you complementing with a complement. You pass another statement. Negative statements. First, pronouns. Verb to be, negation, article, complement. I am, she is, he is, it is, you are, we are, they are. In this part you add not. I am not a nurse. She is not an artist. He is not an artist. It is not an artist. You are not nurses. We are not nurses. They are not nurses. Because you don't forget, first pronouns, second the verb to be, and continue with a negation, and next article, and the last complement. Pass another topic. For example, in this part we have affirmative, interrogative, negative statement, and Spanish. First examples. I am a doctor. Am I a doctor? I am not a doctor. Yo soy un doctor. Example number 2. She is a nurse. Is she a nurse? She is not a nurse. Ella es una enfermera. Example number 3. You are students. Student. Don't forget in this part, put plural, the letter S here. Are you students? You are not a student. Ustedes son estudiantes. Example number 4. You are students. Are you a student? You are not a student. Tú eres un estudiante. Students. In this case, here put the letter 8 because in singular. Okay. We have more exercise. You practice in your house. I am a teacher. It is a cat. They are bakers. We are artists. Student pronouns. I am a teacher. It is a cat. They are bakers. We are an artist. You complete in your 3 weeks: interrogative, negative, and Spanish. Next. Topic number 4. Past the verb to be. Was and were. Fue, estuvo. I was. She was. He was. It was. You were. We were. They were. Pronoun students. I was. She was. He was. It was. You were. We were. They were. No Spanish. I was. Fui, estuve. She was. Fue, estuvo. He was. Fue, estuvo. It was. Fue, estuvo. You were. Fuiste, estuviste. You were. Fueron, estuvieron. We were. Fuimos, estuvimos. They were. Fueron, estuvieron. Okay, pronouns. I was. She was. He was. It was. You were. We were. They were. Pass another topic. For example, affirmative statement, pronouns, verb to be in past, article and complement. I was. She was. He was. It was. You were. We were. They were. More, article, an. I was a nurse. She was an artist. He was an artist. It was an artist. You were nurses. We were nurses. They were nurses. Student, don't forget. The past, the verb to be, the meaning is fue, estuvo. Indicated past. El pasado del verbo to be indica pasado. Fue o estuvo. No olvidarse. Okay, past, another dispositive. Interrogative statements. In this case, first, to be in past, pronouns, article, complement, and sign. Was it? Was she? Was he? Was it? Were you? Were we? Were they? Was I a nurse? Was she an artist? Was he an artist? Was it an artist? Were you nurse? Were we nurse? Were they nurse? Don't forget, student, in this part, the verb to be in past is first. Continue with the pronouns and the last complement. Next, negative statement. In this case, pronouns, to be in past, negation, article, complement. First, pronouns. I was not. She was not. He was not. It was not. You were not. We were not. They were not. Full sentences as it was not a nurse. It was not an artist. He was not an artist. It was not an artist. You were not nurses. We were not nurses. They were not nurses. Student, don't forget, in this case, on this part, first is the pronouns, continue with the verb to be in past, and negation, the article, and the last complements. Okay, past, next. Here we have more examples. Affirmative, interrogative, negative statement on Spanish. Example number 1. I was a doctor. Was I a doctor? I was not a doctor. Yo fui un doctor. Example number 2. She was a nurse. Was she a nurse? She was not a nurse. Ella fue una enfermera. You were students. Were you students? You were not students. Ustedes fueron estudiantes. Example number 4. You were students. Were you a student? You were not a student. Tú fuiste un estudiante. Here we have more exercise for your house. Practice in your notebook. Number 1. I was a teacher. It was a cat. They were bakers. We were an artist. Students, don't forget, complete the sentences in their ways. Affirmative, interrogative, negative, and Spanish. Complete in your house. Okay. Past, another the positive.